everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video we are going to be looking at the messages for the next 3 months, so from July to September, for the sign of Sagittarius. Jazz hands, I don't know why I did that. Okay, Sagittarius, so I feel that the overall theme of your reading is clearing. Okay, so you do have a few cards that are talking about clearing or getting rid of what no longer serves us, right? So you have the broom card. To me, this is sweeping away what no longer serves us, right? You also have 2 cards that have X's in them. To me, this is like, okay, we're figuring out what it is that we don't want, okay? Even, this is so cute, but the bottom of the deck, you have the cat, and immediately I felt like the cat is shedding its fur. What it doesn't need, okay? Because I thought, you know what? There's 2 snake cards in there, and there's another snake card in my other deck. Shedding old skin, they're like, no, Jenna, no, we've done this. Now we're shedding what we no longer need. So just as the cat may be transitioning from its winter coat into its spring or summer coat, it's shedding what it doesn't need, all right? So that's a beautiful message right there. And this has been coming up in every reading. This is kind of a time of reflection, right? After we've gone through this journey, taking this time right now to really reflect on what it is that we want to keep in our lives and what it is that isn't serving us anymore that we want to get rid of. And they're saying illuminated. So just in this card with the lantern, they're saying that the darkness and what we have been through has really illuminated things that we don't want, right? So even if, for example, if you were in a relationship that didn't end up working out, even though it wasn't necessarily a great relationship, there were aspects of it that you're like, okay, I know I don't want that again, right? I don't want to experience that again. So when you go on to your next relationship, you know, like you see those red flags and you know what it is you do want, right? So even if we have a negative experience, that can help us decide the opposite of it, right? So maybe someone was very negative in a relationship and we realize, oh, I want someone in my life who is more positive. Okay, that's what I'm kind of getting here. Also, what I'm receiving, and I just started noticing this in my life. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Cups, and you also have this insecurity card. So I'm not focusing on the word on this one, but in both cases, it's like in this case, the universe is trying to give this guy a cup, and he's got his arms crossed, and he's like, nope, don't want it. And in the other case, the guy's got his arms crossed, like he's not letting something come in into his heart. And they're saying that's significant because you might be seeing situations where things are coming up for you. And it's not like a test or anything. It's to help show you how much you've grown and how far you've come. So in the example of this guy receiving a cup from the universe, to me it's like a dream, something that you were dreaming about, but maybe a couple of years ago. Something that you were longing for, and now, boop, here it is. So this could be a job offer, and you're like, nah, you know what? A couple of years ago, that would have been a great job for me. But now I know that's not what I want. That is not for me. In some cases, it might take you a little bit to make the decision, right? Because it could be a job that again, you wanted before, and you might be making great money with it. In my example, with dating, okay, so I know what I want with like my divine counterpart, right? I know what attributes and how he will make me feel. Like, I know what I want. Okay, I haven't met him yet. But these guys, a couple of guys have popped up in my life where they've been nice and sweet. Guys that I definitely would have gone for in the past. Guys that may have been my dream guys a couple of years ago. They're saying like 5 years ago. But honestly, even maybe 2 years ago. And now these guys are coming into my life like, hey girl, want a date? And Jenna from 2 years ago would have been like, what? I probably wouldn't even have thought that I would be able to get a guy of that caliber. They hate that, but they're saying, yeah, I know. We understand. Even friendships coming in, like I met this one guy and he is English and I just think he's so cool. And I'm like, oh my God, you're probably too cool to be my friend. But they're saying, okay. Yes, these things are coming up for a reason. We'll get to the front example, but in the example of these men coming up in my life, right? So for some of them, I know right off the bat, okay, the energy isn't right. I'm not feeling this. Okay, so then we kind of like drift apart, right? That's cool. In other cases, it's Jenna's not sure because I know what I want, but I also wanted that, and I'm kind of on the fence. I'm on the fence. So my guides have really been wanting me to get this message out for every sign. This is about your own timing. So if something doesn't feel right, especially if it doesn't feel right away, you may know, okay, this isn't for me. If something pops up that looks like it might be something for you, something that you would enjoy. So whether that could even be a house or a place to live. This could be friendships, partnerships, jobs. We might need a little bit of extra time for some. And they're saying trust in your own timing because, there's no reason to rush into anything. With jobs, it's a little different because they're probably needing to fill the position. But what they're saying here is, if that job position was meant for you and you kind of said, oh, I'm not really sure, I need to take my time, and they say, okay, well, we have to fill it, so we're going to give it to someone else, that someone else might not work out, right? If that job was for you, some way, shape, or form, you would go back to that job, right? So trust your indecision right now. Because right now, what we are doing is we're taking the time to decide what it is that we want to bring into the next book of our lives. Because my guides say, we're not moving into a new chapter, Jenna. It's a whole new book, okay? So what is it that you want to bring with you? And what is it you want to leave behind? And they're saying, like, really focus right now on what you want to leave behind. Because you can always create new in your life. And I mean, you can always get rid of things in your life and they're saying, well, that's kind of the point with your timing, right? So this isn't okay, guys, for the month of July, you really need to cut shit. Like, cut out those people, cut this out, cut. No. This is going to be a process, they're saying. But yeah, and just like cats, like when they're shedding their fur, it's not all at once. Okay, it's little bits of hair, or a lot of bits of hair, every so often. It's not all like, okay, now gone. No. So do things at your own pace is what they're saying. You might have these situations come up that were old dreams of yours that you wanted to come to fruition. Maybe with certain people. You may have that opportunity. 10 of Cups. To me, this could be even an ex coming back and maybe wanting to get back together with you. And in some cases, you might know right off the bat, yeah, no. My ex, who's a narcissist, came back and wanted to get back together with me. He messaged me a couple days ago. I said, no, I know exactly, I don't want you. I know I deserve better than you. I want better than you. Other situations, you might need to feel it out. Nothing wrong with that, okay? If they're trying to rush you into a relationship, no. No, if you're not feeling ready, don't. If you're not feeling ready, don't. They're like, Jenna, that's all you gotta say. If you're not feeling ready, don't do it. Don't rush in, okay? So, but again, some of these situations are coming up to show us exactly how far we've come in what we know now that we deserve. So an ex that comes back again, we might know, okay, I deserve better than you. I'm not putting myself through that. All right? We're realizing that we're putting ourselves first. So our health, our physical, mental, emotional health comes first. Okay? So someone may come into our lives, or a situation may come into our lives, even a job, and we realize, oh, you could start that job and realize this isn't good for my mental, physical, emotional health. You can leave. It's up to you. You can leave, right? But trust that indecision. Okay? With this card, I love this card because this guy kind of looks like a wizard to me. When I see cards with someone with a long beard, I feel like this person's seasoned. They've been on their spiritual journey. It's like they're an elder or something, like they're a wise one. And I love it because he has a wizard staff or whatever you want to call it. It reminds me of the movie Onward, actually. But it's like he appeared at this party and all of these people, they're well-dressed. To me, the vibes that I get from this, especially with the card being a vanity card, is these people are kind of more focused on things that are more superficial, things that don't matter, right? So if he was friends with these people before, and now all of a sudden he comes back and he's this wise wizard, someone who has been through it all, and I'm kind of making a joke out of this, but hopefully you know what I mean. You can realize you might see your friends in a different way, or these people in a different way. These could be people from high school that you haven't talked to in years, right? Seeing them in a different way, them seeing you in a different way, and just deciding, yeah, no. Like, they're even making me feel, maybe you had a crush on someone in high school, and all of a sudden the opportunity comes up where they message you and they want to date you, and then you realize, yeah, maybe 5-10 years ago, but now no. No. I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling it at all. They're giving me vibes of like Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, where I think it was Billy Christensen or something like that. I think it was Romy wanted him, and then going back to the reunion, he was not a good guy, right? So maybe even just seeing that, like, it might be funny, actually, not that part, but it might be funny of what pops up for you, who pops up for you right now. Because I've been telling you all, you are going to be receiving gifts from the universe for all of your hard work. These are not the actual gifts. These are, you can have them if you want it. And they tell me, they say, Jenna, honestly, if you want to date these guys, go ahead and date them. It's your life. You can go in whatever direction you want. But if you know that you deserve better, or if you're not completely sure about it and you're wondering, is there something better? There's something better. Take your time. There's no need to rush with this because this is your life. And there's nothing wrong with taking a few minutes to kind of reconnect with yourself. Listen to your intuition. If you're not sure about a situation, ask your angels and guides. I don't think it's going to take you long, honey, they're saying, to make that decision. You may have already made it. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, again, just reconnecting, maybe you maybe it's through meditation, doing something that makes you feel at peace. You have the use your hand card. So maybe creating something, or even the vibes that I'm getting from this is just doing something that you're passionate about, that you might be really focused on doing something. And that's when, you know, the epiphanies and messages come in, because I've been going through this, and then today, hit me with the epiphany. Hey, Jenna, notice that we're giving you gifts that you used to want, but do you want to cut it from your life? And the example that also that they gave me was, in any of these situations, think about the marshmallow test. So if you've watched any of those videos of kids who are given marshmallows, okay, here's a marshmallow, and you can have it right now, but if you wait 10 minutes or however long, I'll give you 2. Okay? And they're saying, like, we're not testing you. This is up to you, right? This is more for your benefit of you seeing how far you've come and you seeing what it is that you actually desire and what you deserve, okay? So on the bottom of the deck you have, or underneath that card, you have the Ace of Wands. So to me, this is like a passionate new beginning. So that could be a passionate new beginning with someone new who hasn't even set foot into your life yet, for those of you who are single, and if that's resonating with you. Again, this is just an example. So it doesn't hurt to wait, right? I did actually a couple of readings for this summer, and they're mostly about relationships coming in. They're saying, don't jump in too quickly, honey. They say you can always jump out of it, but don't jump into something too quickly if you don't feel like it, because that could be your intuition telling you there's someone better, or there's a better job opportunity. There's something better out there for you. Okay? So trust your inaction right now. I know, even though there's things that I really want to do. One of the things is I was going to, before all this crap, all of these energies with this solar eclipse and everything started bringing things up, I was really set on putting my services on Etsy. And I haven't made much progress towards that. They're like, no. But they say trust in that inaction, Jenna, because maybe there is something better for you. Maybe there's a better way for you to do what it is that you want to do. Maybe there's a whole new direction that you're going in. Choose a new direction card. Trust in your timing, your inaction. Trust in that not sure, okay? There's nothing wrong with not being sure of something, because you might might be some more information that needs to come in for you to make that decision. But also they're saying, know your own power. You have the Magician and the Mirror card in reverse. To me, this reminds me of the Magician card in the tarot, right? It's like, to me, it's about creating your own reality, using the law of attraction, that sort of thing. You have all of the tools. Don't doubt your power to be able to bring in a new person or a new job, new friends, especially with you having the creation card. You're creating your whole new life, okay? Don't settle for anything less than you deserve or desire. All right? But if there's something that you want to explore or you're not sure, again, I'll probably I just keep repeating myself, but don't worry about it. Take that time. Especially with having the Idle Hours card on the bottom of the deck. Take some time out to lie on the emerald grass. Take some time to listen to yourself. They want me to go. Breathe and calm and peace. So yeah, I might feel that I need to be working towards something right now, or I need to make a decision on something right now, or a person right now. But my body, like, Honestly, if my dad wasn't away today, I wouldn't have been filming today. The lighting is crap because it's stormy out. And also, I just felt like I just want to chill right now. And they're saying just trust in that, okay? Everything will be revealed to you soon, they're saying. So don't worry about it, okay? Even if you're not moving, or you don't think that you're moving forward, you are making progress, they're saying. Because again, with this quiet time, when these things come up to be released, whether they're feelings or thoughts, or these things, these gifts from the universe that are coming up, to be acknowledged, let go. They're like, Jenna, why did you decide to tell your ex-boyfriend to that it wasn't gonna happen? Because I was miserable. I was miserable. I know that I deserve better, right? So I'm not going to take any time. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my energy on him. Yeah. So for some of you, same situation. Whether it's a relationship, a job, something has worn you out in the past. Broken and battle worn is what they want me to say. They've been using that with the current energies, but also, so if you think about a job, this is the example that I'm being given. Say pre-COVID, you had this job, and you weren't like fully happy with it, and you left. Maybe you were laid off, and now they're saying, hey, you can come back. And you're thinking, okay, I could use the money, the stable income or whatever, but I'm not feeling that that's right. I don't want to go back. This happens all the time where people are unhappy with work, and I've been that person where people are like, oh, should I leave? Should I leave? I've been that person. If you are unhappy in your job, it is not for you, okay? So if you are unhappy in anything, relationship, job, whatever it is, or with friends, if you are dreading having a conversation with a friend, maybe they call you and you're like, oh, I don't want to answer. It could be just your energy right now where you're exhausted. But if that keeps happening and keeps coming up, think about it. Maybe that person is not for you. And that's okay to say, right? Trust in yourself, trust in your intuition, trust in your nose. Yeah. Okay. With the self-love card on the bottom of the deck, this is all about you. What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What helps you recharge? What do you want? What do you not want? Sometimes it is easier for us to decide what we don't want, right? And they're saying you can build upon that. Again, with the opposite. Okay, well, I don't want someone who's negative, so I know I want someone who's more positive. Maybe at my last job, it was an office job, and I was stuck. I felt like I was chained to my desk all the time. Maybe I want a job where I'm, you could be going out, they're showing me like a news reporter where, you're filming on location, you're getting out, you're going in, you're doing a bunch of things. Or even they're saying like event management where there's different components, right? It's not the same thing all the time. Okay. Figuring that out. Okay. I don't want to be chained to this. So what do I know from that? Okay. This is the best time for you to take some time to reflect on everything. How far you've come, your wants and your likes and dislikes, where you want to go. Doesn't need to be all decided right now. Don't feel that way. This is slow and steady wins the race, they're saying. Okay, so just do what you feel guided to do. Okay, Sagittarius? Okay. I feel like that's all of the messages that I'm receiving for you. Again, if you're having difficulty making decisions, give it time. Take the time to listen to yourself, and you have the ask for help from others. To me, I'm kind of getting vibes from asking your angels and guides, okay? Progress is being made, so don't worry about that right now. Okay? Just really listen to yourself, and they're saying if you have animals, take time to spend time with them if that makes you feel good, right? We've been through a lot the past few years, right? Especially this past year. So give yourself some time to recover, time for your head and your heart to kind of catch up with all of these changes that have happened within you, right? Okay. And really just be proud of yourself right now for all that you have done, okay? Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you have the most wonderful next 3 months and beyond. Let me know if this message resonates with you, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.